Just bring your phone on stage and read off of your phone. Then you don't have to go through the trouble of memorizing lines. You know, phoning it in. Why didn't anyone think of this before? This is why I'm a comedy legend. My childlike mind sees solutions to things, to problems that most people didn't even realize existed. You know, I don't care if I look like an idiot up here. Comedy to me isn't about making people laugh. It's about getting the attention I never got as a child. By any means necessary. Shout out Project Pat. Wow. You know, you're just gonna hand me a live microphone and let me get up here and say whatever the heck I want? Yeah, big mistake, buddy. Big mistake. When the spotlight comes down on me and the stage is mine, you know, you can bet. You can bet I'm gonna get on my Kanye West swag up here, you know. Not like that, not like that. But I will start off rattling off nonsense off the top of my head, you know, as fast as I can. This is just what I do, you know. Michael Jordan, he shoots hoops. Charles Manson kills people. And Donald Trump holds it down in the business and finance sector. And BGkumbi, he frets his hour upon the stage and then is no more. This is what we do. We are the 4 pillars of society, and you will respect us. 4 pillars of society, roll call. Number 1, Michael Jordan. He holds it down in the realm of basketball. He can stretch his arm out and dunk a basketball from halfway across the court when a bunch of aliens are holding him down. Number 2, we have Charles Manson. Criminal mastermind. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Someone has to be the bad guy in this world, you know. And old Charles Manson's up to the task. Number 3, we have Donald J. Trump. My president. Your president. He's holding it down in that business and finance sector. Now, we all got our issues with Trump, you know, for real. Some of y'all hate him because, you know, he's the orange Cheeto Man buffoon who desecrated the White House. Some of us, you know, we disagree with his tax policies. But at the end of the day, there is no man, no woman, no child who can deny, who doesn't admit that the man did not hold it down in the business and finance sector. And last but not least, we have BGkumbi, the comedian who cares. The classic Shakespearean fool sent to this planet to save the world with laughter. I believe the power of laughs can overcome anything. Comedy isn't just a hobby to me. It isn't even a career. It's a religion. I sit around meditating, watching reruns of Seinfeld, just using chakra crystals and whatnot, you know, to try and extract the soul of the comedian and use it for my own dastardly purposes. Now, this is just phase 1 of my master plan to destroy the entire world. Step 1, get them laughing. Step 2, to be determined at a later date. Step 3, I don't know, just imagine some kind of stop motion claymation thing of the world blowing up. Yeah, blown up with firecrackers. That's my master plan, you know. Now, why do I want to destroy the world, you may ask? Well, because it will be the ultimate funny man moment in all of history. Comedy plus tragedy equals timing. A great man named Carlos Mencia told me that. And ever since that day, I started thinking, if tragedy equals comedy, then to become the greatest comedian of all time, I just have to destroy the world. Now, what could be a bigger tragedy than that? Even Larry David never had that big of a mishap. Yeah, it's just like you see the world blowing up, you know? And then I'm just standing over here like Urkel. Did I do that? Did I do that? Yeah, it's real funny stuff. You know, you're not really going to hear crazy talk like what I'm saying on Comedy Central and the mainstream channels. In the mainstream world of comedy, there's something called a quality filter to keep people like me from places like this. It's to make sure a crazy person just can't get up here on stage and start saying some wild Ted Kaczynski type talk and calling it comedy. But that's the great thing about actually getting invited to perform. I was given the green light by Jay Dyer. Oh yeah. I can just get up here and say whatever I want for however long I want, right? And yeah, I'm probably gonna be arrested for it one day. But till then, I'm just enjoying the ride. I mean, even people who die in train wrecks were probably enjoying the ride before it happened, right? Yeah. That's basically the way I look at comedy. It's like a roller coaster that you go on and you don't really know it yet, but you're just having fun until death's sweet embrace takes you. You know, you ever hear that news story about that kid that got his head chopped off at the amusement park? Yeah. I don't have a funny take on that. I just wanted to tell the audience that that was actually me. Yeah, I'm the kid from the news story. Everyone thought that I had died, but they actually managed to preserve my head in ice, and they sewed it back on at the hospital. Now, no one knows this. I was just going around town after it happened, people seeing me and freaking out. Like, you know, what the heck? Didn't you get decapitated at that amusement park? And I just point to the Frankenstein bolts in my neck, holding it down. And the only problem with all that stuff is that, you know, there was a mix-up at the hospital, and they sewed the wrong head onto my body. They sewed someone else's head on my old body. So this guy that you're seeing right now, it isn't actually me. And we, you know, me and the other guy, we actually ran into each other. Oh yeah, it was at a conference for recovering decapitation victims. Boy, gee golly, that was an awkward conversation. Now, a lot of other decapitation survivors, though, they don't even get a new body at all. That's the crazy part. Most of them are just floating severed heads out there in formaldehyde jars. Some of us get our heads sewn onto a monkey's body when they can't find a suitable human body. That's actually what happened to that senator that Roseanne made fun of a while back. You know, she got fired for making all that hubbub on Twitter about it. Yeah, that's definitely out of the public memory by now. Let me tell you something, though. You think you got it bad? You think you got it bad? You right there. You think you got it bad. You know, I asked out this girl. She was also a head in a jar. You know what she told me? She said, I'd rather be friends. So I know, I get it, all right? I really do. I'm starting to sound like a rambling Baptist preacher up here. Now, we all hate Baptists, right? We all hate Baptists and dirty Protestants in this crowd, right? Yeah. But man, let me tell you something though. I don't really even know anything about religion. I mean, like, you know, I'm Christian and all. I do follow the words of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and what he said in the New Testament. You know, who cares about what Paul wrote? But, I mean, am I right, guys? Yeah. You know, I mean, Jay, where'd he go? Jay, where'd you go? There he is. Jay told me he was Orthodox, you know, and I was like, Orthodox? Like what, Orthodox Judaism? Where's your luscious locks and phylactery box hat? He just stared at me like I was rarted. That's to get past the censors. Maybe I am, but anyways, can I get an encore, please? Yeah, just one more stand-up routine, please. 3 more cheers for old King Kumbi, right? All right, that's what I'm talking about, yeah. I mean, like, look, if you guys really don't want me up here anymore, I mean, I'll get off. I'll get off this stage right now. All right, that settles it. This routine does require a little more audience participation, though. So you all have permission to yell at me. Hello, everyone. BG Kumbi here. No intro needed, just gonna cut the crap. If everyone could just laugh really hard at every single joke I'm making, that would be really great, because this is being filmed, and you know, what I really want to do is, I want to show everyone in high school that I did make it, that I am really cool and funny at the end of the day. I don't want to have to edit in a laugh track like I usually do with these things, all right? So yeah, I really do appreciate it from you all, seriously. You've been a very attentive audience, and during this last set, I'm going to give plenty of pauses for laughter, all right? So you're gonna know when to laugh, all right? So a lot of these I actually do need the audience to yell and heckle at me. So here's your chance, all right? All right, here we go. So, y'all heard about this guy, President George W. Bush? He choked on a pretzel and almost died. Wow, what an idiot. So this other guy, you know, President Bill Clinton, he had sex with someone. What a loser. You know what would be so different was if Hillary Clinton was a black woman, you know? She hears about it and she's like, girl, let me take off my earrings. Let me take off my earrings. Yeah. It was. Yeah, like I was saying, you know, black people and white people are really different. They really are, you know, man. I saw a bunch of white people the other day. I mean, you know, they real crazy, all right? I saw them, you know what they was doing? They were riding a horse and carriage buggy to Walmart. Now, who else would do that but some white folks? Now, just imagine if, like, a black man had a horse and buggy, you know? He'd be like, man, how do I put some spinners on this thing? Where's the cup holder for my grape soda? Yeah, I'm getting a little controversial here, but it's all right. It's all right. I took the DNA test, and I'm certified North African. Mom's Jewish, Dad's Jewish, so I'm not Jewish because you know it's matrilineally. But anyway, Dad's Jewish, Mom's North African, and they had me. For some reason, I look German or something. All right. So, this guy, Ronald Blumph, he was the 45th president of the United States from 2017 to 2021. Yeah, that's the whole joke. Haven't finished writing that one, so moving on. Anyways, like I was saying, this guy, Bill Clinton, you know, he's the president, right? And he cheated on his wife with Monica Lewinsky. And man, talk about giving an executive order. Yeah, I order you to have sexual intercourse with me because I'm the president. Yeah, you know, if I was the president, I would just destroy the entire world on purpose just to punish people. To punish all those people who bullied me or pushed me around on the bus, spat on me. Yeah. I would order the Secret Service to quit hounding me for going on Fox News and instead track down all my bullies and hunt them like dogs in the street. And I'd just blow up the whole planet. I would just beat the crap out of a homeless person for fun. 2024. Also, I'd just bring back slavery just because. Not race-based, anyone could be a slave in my presidency. All right, well, that's all the jokes I have for y'all tonight, this evening. Any complaints about my act, and you can file them. Sorry. Over there behind the camera. Yeah, it's just a trash can. Now, that's the joke, by the way. That joke, I borrowed that one from, Mitchell Scott, Steve Carell, the 40-year-old virgin guy. He was in that movie, Office Space. Yeah, just want to give credit for the joke so I don't end up like Amy Schumer in comedy jail. Yeah. She got thrown in comedy prison for stealing jokes. But yeah, this has been an evening of comedy with BGkumbi. Now I'm going to close this out with a song. Now, we're in Texas. All of y'all out there should know this song. So please sing along with me if you can. Come on everybody and clap your hands. Song and dance man.
Research shows nostalgia can help you remember ads. So
Yeah, I really should have practiced this. All right. So really, this is the end, guys. Yeah. So look, this is very important to me. From the bottom of my heart, I really want to thank each and every single one of you in the audience out there today that showed up for me. I want to thank God. I want to thank my friends and family, at least the ones I have left. And, when all's said and done in this world, that's really all you got at the end of the day. As a boy, I never thought I'd be able to live out this dream of mine that I'm doing right now. And I've sacrificed more than you'd ever know.
Boo! Get better material.
But for every dream that's shattered, another one comes true. I'm just a country boy from the backwoods swamps of South Mississippi. You know, this kind of thing was never supposed to happen to people like me. Now, just one final request, please, and I'm serious. A moment of silence, please. And this is dedicated to my dear friends, 3 Pac and Dylan. May they rest in peace.